Right now, the casket with the remains of former President Jimmy Carter is in Washington. After service this afternoon, the body of the 39th president will lie in state in the Capitol Rotunda for public viewing until midnight. It will be followed by a service Thursday at the National Cathedral. Joining us right now from inside the Capitol, NBC's Alice Barr with details. Alice, good evening to you.
Good evening, Russ. Yeah, I'm just across from the Capitol. I'm in one of the office buildings here, the Russell Rotunda. And when former President Carter's caisson arrived to pull into the Capitol, I joined a group of reporters looking out on that from one of the balconies from here. It was really a moving moment to see. There's a lot of pomp and circumstance involved in these kinds of things, but it's all ceremony for somebody who's being remembered, this former president, as having risen from really humble beginnings, being born and growing up on a peanut farm in Plains, Georgia. But even as he rose through the ranks and, of course, became the 39th president, he really continued to serve with that sense of humility. And that's a lot of what we heard during the eulogies from Vice President Harris, as well as from the top Republicans in the House and the Senate, who all gave eulogies to a group of lawmakers, as well as members that had been in the cabinet of former President Carter during his administration, and a number of other Washington dignitaries who were all there to listen and to remember this life of service. And they spoke about how he only served one term as president, and there were some instances that shadowed that time in office, including the Iran hostage crisis and very serious problems with the economy. But he's also had a lot of accomplishments in terms of being ahead of his time, things the environment and things along those lines while he served in office. And then his post-presidency is really what he's known for so much now, of having continued to live that life of service, to build homes for the poor with Habitat for Humanity. And I've spoken to lawmakers today about how they're reflecting on all of that and thinking that, it's a moment for America to remember what truly service means and how Jimmy Carter represented that. Russ, back to you.
Certainly. Alice Barr on the Russell Senate office building there in Washington. Thank you.